Hello,
Hi.
everybody. Hi,
Hello.
Charlie. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Lunchtime with Anna. Why is this episode so special? Yeah, I hear the next big thing. You're talking about super talented, like she can go out there like the divas, and she can sing anything from this angle all the way to that angle, if you guys know what I mean. So all genres, if need be. And her name is Miss Charlie Pace. Hi, sweetheart.
Woohoo. Hi.
I see the energy. I see the energy. So just so you guys know, she is with Indie Link, who is Indie Inc. That's what it is. Who's also connected to Sony Records. So Sony distributors, that's huge.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
All right. So, Charlie, before we go on and completely go into your interview, I want to give a few announcements. Well, a couple of announcements. First one is, hey guys, I have been working really hard in everything that I do. I love people. I want to see the best in everybody I cross paths with, and just want to leave a positive imprint in everybody's heart, and just make this world a better place for as long as I have here on earth. So I was chosen worldwide to be in a book and be highlighted with everything that I do out there for everybody. I will give you guys details
Yes.
that's coming up really soon. So I'm very proud of that accomplishment. The next thing is, as you guys know, I also model. I will be doing a photo shoot very soon. I will keep you guys posted as soon as it comes up. We're looking at it. I think they said March. So I will keep you guys on the lookout. If you guys know, Lunchtime with Anna is always doing something. The last thing is, we see you, Human Justice Organization. We are not taking any more cases. However, what I will do is I'll make sure that you get connected to a good activist, and I will help in any way possible. If you guys have any questions or whatever, always feel free to give me a call. And that's about it. Charlie. Now this is all about you, girl. All about you.
Little old me.
So how is, well, first of all, because I know you're in the beautiful sunshine state as I am right now too. As you can tell, I'm all sweaty.
I'm nicely
um
inside.
how is the weather over there? Is it sunny, or are you looking like me, like?
God, it's always hot. Never.
Okay.
Like, we get like a few cold days, but
Yeah.
always hot.
Okay. And right now you got a lot of sun, or are you about to come down with some rain like me?
I think it's all sun here. It's all super sun.
Oh, I'm super jealous.
I mean,
Beach time. Beach time.
I I am a rare beach goer. I enjoy
Really?
I really do. I love the cold, but
I do too. But I like I love the
yeah,
cold, but I love that water. I love the
it's a good
beach.
time.
I love the beach. I love the beach.
Beach is beautiful. It's always fun.
Yes. Yes. So, Charlie, I have hmm, at least 6 questions for you.
All right.
Some may be tough, some may be easy.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. Don't worry about it. I got you.
So, question number 1. At what age did you start writing music?
All right. Good question. Great question. Well, I started learning how to play guitar when I was like 9. Like, I think I got my first guitar when I was 9 or 10. And then I started writing all the time. Actually, my first song wasn't Blue Eyes, which is my single I released when I was 14. That was actually the first song that was actually good. Um, there's like, behind every song, there's at least 20 terrible ones. So I wrote a song called Roses in the Dark. Yeah, I wrote a song called Roses in the Dark when I was 11, but I didn't know that I was a good songwriter until I was 14 and I wrote Blue Eyes.
Wow. So, let me ask you a question, and I have to ask, and I might be jumping jumping the gun. Out of all the music that you've written, which, this is going to go into two parts, which was the most personal to you and which was the most hard for you to write for whatever reason? You would have your reasoning for your answer.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna stick with solo stuff because I'm in a band called Cam. It's a punk band, but we write about some hard stuff over there. But I think the hardest song I've ever had to write is Juice Box.
Okay.
That's about my childhood. I lived in a house full of drugs, and I watched a lot of crazy stuff go on, and so I put it into a song, and I made a music video, and it was just so gut-wrenching getting that out, but I knew it was going to help other people. So definitely Juice Box was the hardest one, and I still can't watch it or listen to it or play it live because it's such a hard song, but I needed to do it. Yeah, I needed to do it to
Healing.
be able to grow. Yes, exactly.
Healing.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that because it just tells me, I've dealt with a lot of traumatic experiences myself, and I've overcame a lot. And for me, when I hear someone say something like what you did, I understand coming out as. So I can relate to why you named it Juice Box. It kind of makes sense with what you said was around the household.
Yeah, it's all about childhood. That's what that song. And I experienced so much trauma. The Juice Box was a metaphor of my childhood, and I have to put it down. I had to grow at such a young age in ways that people still don't know how to comprehend at like 30. And I'm 19, and I've experienced so much life. I had so much real world thrown at me at such a young age. So calling it Juice Box was just a no-brainer, because you had to put it down. Like I had no choice but to accept it.
I absolutely love that. And I'm going to tell you, and we were talking about this before we got on air. Some people just have a light around them. And I want you to know something, Charlie. Regardless what you've been through, you still have that light. Not too many people.
Oh, no.
And you have it. You have it.
I don't even know what to say to that because in my head, I'm still that kid. I'm still the kid that was playing guitar in my room just to deal with stuff. So I still don't know how to comprehend when people say that, but I very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. And, you just keep moving forward because you're going places. You're going places. Trust me. I'm still getting recognized for things. People just follow my page for no reason, and just will tell me, look, this and this, or, you've been chosen for this. So just keep doing what you do and stay positive no matter what. And I always advise people, I'm like, never do wrong. As hard as that is, that's hard because it's easy to do wrong, right?
Very easy.
Never do wrong by anybody. And I promise you, your blessings will continue all through your life. All through your life.
It's about protecting your peace. You got to protect your
Absolutely.
peace. You've got to live your life, and you can't get stuck hating people or causing trouble, or you just have to let it go. You just have to protect your peace and protect others' peace. Just be peaceful.
Absolutely. So let me ask you now, question number 2. What has been the inspiration for your music all through your life?
All through my life? Oh my gosh. Well, I am very mentally ill. I would like to say that. And it's really important that I say that because it gives me such a different perspective on life. I have PTSD, depression, anxiety. I had a panic disorder. Like I couldn't even walk in the hallways without feeling like I was in a I was having like tunnel vision. Like I couldn't do it in high school. So I see the world in a very peculiar way that I've noticed that nobody around me really grasped, except for people on the internet, you know?
Or people going through what you're going through.
Yeah, like I saw it very tragically, but in an artsy way. Like I saw everything in an artistic way. So I guess like the world was my muse. Like the tragedy, the beauty, the pain, the love, the laughter. It was just, it's always been my muse to capture how I see that. So I just let my mind wander and I let it do what it needs to. I think that's what I'm inspired by.
I absolutely love that. I also have CPTSD. I also fight anxiety.
Yeah.
I also fight with panic attacks. I understand. I completely understand. It gets better. I promise it gets better.
It does. Like literally, I thought like when I was younger, I was like, oh my God, it will never end. It's true. Yeah. It never ends, but you start to learn how to use it for your benefit. Absolutely. You start thinking in ways that people don't think. You have precautions in your head that people don't think about. You have, you know, and then turning into a piece of art, like, hey, I'm having PTSD. Like, this is what it is. Like,
that's why while I'm up all night and I can't sleep because of my PTSD, I just wrote a whole song. How about that? That's my creative side.
Exactly. That's what it is. And it creates something beautiful out of something that has haunted me my entire life.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. I understand. I completely. Charlie, I didn't realize my connection would be so much with you. I knew this would be a cool and awesome interview, but this is good. This is good. And
we're getting up close and personal.
That's right. That's right. And you know, like I tell people, I'm like, I'm very not your traditional interview person because I want to make it as comfortable for everyone as possible. And I want to connect. I want us to connect. I want us to connect with the audience and people to say, hey, I guess I can do that too. Cause I have PTSD and I didn't want to get out of my room. Yes. I have depression. You know, I wanted to hurt myself or whatever. And these are just things that I enjoy to do. And I'm loving this interview. Probably my top ever favorite so far.
Wow.
Thank you.
Honored. Like, I just want to spread truth and, you know, we're supposed to connect as people. That's what it's all about, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So your song Woman was written about your mom.
Yes.
Through adoption.
Yes. When I was 6, we're getting to the tougher subjects here. But when I was 5, my biological mother overdosed. My biological dad, who I'm named after, overdosed before I was born. So my entire childhood, I would come over to my neighbor's house. They were renting this trailer out to my mom and her boyfriend. And so my mom now, who I wrote Women about, she noticed the situation and she has this thing about her. She has this heart of gold. She is so selfless and such a beautiful human being. And I have watched her save so many people the same way she saved me. No matter how many times people have wronged her, she has saved people. So I tell the story of I'm in her office right now. Like, she made my bedroom out of her office. She painted the walls. There's details about it, about how I just started to become one with this family. And so whenever my mom passed away when I was 5, when I was 6 years old, it was a no-brainer who was going to adopt me. And it's all because of that woman. It's all because of that strong woman. And so writing Women, I just wanted to write it for those people. You know, I wanted to write an anthem for strong women and for loving and caring and open and mothers and how they give life to this earth. I think I just needed to write it just for her. I think she's amazing, but it's for everyone.
I
but.
love it. I love it. Well, no, it's very significant to you. So, you know, it's good, and I'm glad you were able to share that, because I'm going to look up Woman. Now I want to look up Woman.
Yeah, it's very detailed. There's a line in it. Put your little hand in mine. There's no mountain we can't climb. That's actually a reference. There's a lot of references that only me and her get. But that's a reference to a Cher song. And when I was a kid, she was figuring out that I could sing. And I'd be sitting in the back seat, and the Cher song would come on, and she would say, "Put your little hand in mine," and she'd put her hand in the back seat, and I put my hand in her hand, and we would sing that song. So it's just, there's so many tiny little details. I love her, and I love that song.
Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. Now, you have new music coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Pink Boa Man.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it. Pink
Boa Man. For once in my life, I'm not writing a completely devastating, depressing song. It's about my imagination. I like androgyny. I always have. I've always been attracted to it, you know, not like relationship wise, but like as a person. So I watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I watched all these flamboyant people and men, and I decided to write a little love song for those people, because I don't think you get enough songs about androgyny and outside of the normal thing. So I just decided, you know, we needed a Pink Boa Man anthem for the androgynous people. Yeah,
I love it. And is it already out, or is it coming out soon?
February 25th. That's officially when it's getting released. And I think this is the first time I've ever said it. February 25th is actually when it's going to be released.
Awesome. You guys heard it first here. February 25th. To be looking out for it. Well, we'll ask you that question at the end, how they can contact you for everything.
Yeah.
Next question is, you opened up for the Marshall Tucker Band in February. You're opening up for in February 2023 at the Florida Everglades Seafood Festival. Yummy. Tell us about it. How did that happen? How excited are you? How not excited are you? Tell me. I want to know all about it.
Well, this Everglades City Seafood Festival, I grew up in Copeland, which is literally the town right next to Everglades. And the first time I ever sang was actually at that city hall where the stage is in front of. I started singing the national anthem, and I sang at school, and they saw me there, and they were like, "Hey, what if you sang a few songs at the Seafood Festival?" And I think I was like 10 or 11 at the time. And so they gave me my first time being on a big stage, the Seafood Festival. And so I've been singing there for like 10 years, 9 years.
Wow.
Every single year. And they watched me grow, and I've gotten to this point where they're like, "Yeah, you can open for Marshall Tucker Band." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, they have so many country artists, and they picked the wild orange-haired girl to open for the Marshall Tucker Band. And so I'm just like really worried, but like also it's really exciting, because I always, you know, I loved Can't You See, but like, you know.
Super exciting. You deserve it. You deserve it.
You know, I'm into rock and roll, honestly, more than I am country music, but I'm still so very excited. It's going to be awesome. So,
and you know, like I tell people, I like all genres. Like I tell people, everything has talent. And I think when I see an artist that can sing anything, you're the artist to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You're the talent. You know, I'm not like the greatest of fan neither of country music, but there's some really awesome, beautiful country songs out there that I'm just like, wow, you know, this is really good. So I like it, man. Sometimes I'll tune in and I'm like listening to other countries. I don't even know what they're saying, but I'm like, you can sing.
Yeah, like I grew up off of country, actually. You know, I listened to Bonnie Raitt and Loretta Lynn and Willie Nelson and Hank Williams. I didn't get into punk music or rock music until I was, you know, out of high school even.
Yeah.
Like I just barely scratched the surface of it in high school. I was listening to grunge, but you know, you got to stick to your core. There's some good
Yeah.
country music. There's
Yeah.
amazing folk music. Like listen
Absolutely.
to Joni Mitchell. Like
Absolutely.
listen to Blind Melon. Listen to
Mhm.
Mayhem, death metal.
Mhm.
Listen to
Mhm.
everything. It doesn't.
Absolutely.
There's just
Absolutely.
all of it.
That's me too. Like sometimes you'll hear me in the car, like, "Oh, please don't ever go by my playlist because it's some of everything from A to Z.
Yeah.
I like it all." I'm like, I love music, period. You know, so
Yeah, it'll go
um,
from like Talking Heads to like Slipknot in 2 seconds. It's like, I'm so sorry. I
I
just like
love it.
it.
Sorry, not sorry, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
And I will not skip. It'll be like nothing can come between us, and it'll be like "Duh, duh, 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 duh." And I'm like, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Sorry, not sorry. I love it all. That's all I can say.
So, I did hear from a little birdie that you do have your single, Please You,
Mm-hmm.
that's getting added to the Spotify playlist. How do you feel about that?
That's like, I am just so excited people are listening to it more. I'm getting more and more people commenting on that song. And that song I didn't think would do well because of the subject of it, but everybody loves it, and I'm so excited it's on playlist because that's all I wanted. I just wanted people to listen to it, and Marlene's just done such a good job with that stuff. It's just, I'm so excited. It's so cool.
I absolutely love Marlene so much. She's an
Yeah.
amazing woman.
Yes.
And she loves each and every one of you so much. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't meet too many people with a beautiful heart, but I can genuinely say Marlene is one of those people, and she is the real deal.
Yes.
She is the real deal.
When I was getting involved with her, like the first time I called her, I was like, "You remind me of my mom," and I was like, "Oh, we got to keep her because I can notice a gold like in 2 seconds."
Yeah.
Marlene has a heart of gold.
Yes.
Like this
yes.
is it. I can
yes.
She's great.
Yes, and see one thing, Marlene and I, we don't talk much often. However, when we do talk on the phone, we don't want to get off because it's just such a beautiful and uplifting conversation, and we're both bouncing off each other with like these awesome things. And Marlene, we're really bragging on you right now. You
Yes,
are really awesome. You really are.
We love you. We love you, Marlene.
We do. So so is there anywhere that you, because we're gonna talk about you, we can come back with the band, but I really wanted to just emphasize you or highlight you today. Is there anywhere that you ever perform alone, like maybe certain times out of the month, certain times out of the week, or are you still working those things in and out? How is
I do like Naple Tiki Bar by myself.
Okay.
I do a few of those kinds of things. Boardroom Tavern,
Okay.
just throughout the week. I think I'm trying to get into Midnight Tavern, like on like a weekday.
Mhm.
But mostly it's, you know, I like the Saturday gigs with my bands. That's usually what we're doing. So
Absolutely. So, and how do you like it better? Do you like it with the band better, this live, or do you like it just you highlighted?
I like both. Okay. When I'm by myself, I make more money, which means I can buy groceries.
I love it. I know.
Like,
I love it.
People don't get it. Like, when I'm either doing cover band stuff and I'm not on a festival stage, or I'm doing acoustic songs for 3 hours by myself, girl, I am there to make money. Like, my dream has always been a rock band. It always has. I've always wanted to be in one. So I am going to have to pick band over solo, but they're both great, you know, on their own. But If I want to
Well, I
make
can
my money
see,
solo.
yeah, I could imagine, yeah. And you don't have to share anything. You don't
No
have to.
tip sharing.
You can go on your time.
Exactly.
You can go.
And
So that's pretty cool.
and
I can relate to why.
yeah, like I love the guys, don't get me wrong, but sometimes a girl just wants to keep all the money in the tip jar. And that's just how it is.
Absolutely.
Like I
That's
don't have
all
to
of
be
us
with
girls.
everyone. I love them. I love them, but all my band's full of men. And sometimes I'm like, don't even talk to me. Don't
I
even talk
need a
to me right
break.
now. I need space. Because they're asking me like a million questions. They're like running around. I can't do it. It's like a bunch of toddlers. But I love them. I love you guys. If you're watching this, I love all of you.
So, is music the only thing that you have dedicated to the now in your life?
Yeah.
Or is there other things that you're doing, or this is your talent, this is your gift, and you're going to excel in it?
It's actually really cool that you asked that, because I have never had any other job. This has been my one and only. Even when I was in high school, I was in marching band, and I had homework and all this stuff, but I would go from school to gigs or school to practice. Like, it was no in between. So I think, like, even though I jokingly, whenever I get really frustrated, I'm like, I should just be a waitress or something. My mom's like, no, this is you, and you're gonna make it, and it's gonna be fine. Like, you're gonna make it in some way that you'll be comfortable. So it's like this or nothing. That's where I'm at. This or nothing.
I love it. I love it. And I think, like I said, I can so see that light around you. I can so see that light around you. And like I said, not everyone has it. I'm sure when you walk into a room, you don't even mean to. The whole room just tends to stare at you.
They do.
Am I right? I
They
know.
do. They definitely do.
I know. And it's not the orange hair. I promise you, it's not the orange
No,
hair.
it's
I
like,
promise you, it's not the orange hair.
yeah, like I noticed, like I dress weird too, but they've been doing that to me since I was little, and I had long brown hair, and I wore plain clothes. People would always stare at me, and I was like, what are these people doing? I don't get it. And so I would get on
And somehow people gravitate to you. I
yeah,
know.
it's
I
so strange,
understand.
and I don't understand it because again, I am that little kid in my head, and so I'm like, I don't get it, but
I promise you it'll be your whole entire life. I promise you that sometimes just don't let people suck the life out of you. And when I say suck the life out of you, it's almost like their energy transfers towards you, right?
100%.
You feel it. You're like,
Mm-mm.
yes, you're draining my spirit. So
you gotta leave me alone.
yes, yes. So, and that's the bad thing about when you have that light around you, because you attract a lot of everything, good, bad, and everything. And I'm telling you, Charlie,
I know.
the reason why I could see it is because it's always happened to me. That's why I have a true connection with you, and it's unbelievable, like how much you remind me of younger me in a lot of ways. Maybe not so much the childhood. We had different childhoods, but a lot of the things that I've gone through in life. But you're beautiful. And let me tell you, you're going to continue to excel. First thing I told Marlene when she sent me your picture, I was like, she's beautiful. So,
thank you.
it's like, I know.
It makes
girl.
me giggle. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
I know, girl. But, so now I wanted to ask you, do you plan on doing any tours? Anything you plan on doing anytime soon? Or are you still like, Anna, I'm still trying to suck all of this in.
Yeah, like I'm like, dang, this is all happening so fast.
It does. It does. That's my understanding that it does.
Yeah, because like a year ago we were talking about tour, and now it's happening. So we're talking about a summertime tour, either with just by myself, like me and my van and my guitar against the world, or having some kind of band come along with me. You can obviously which one's harder to grasp, which one's harder to get together. But I think something in the summertime is going to happen with tour. So
awesome. You have to keep me updated because I am in Florida right now. I do travel between states, but I am in Florida right now, and I would love to see you live. at any point, I'll drive out there. I drive everywhere. Like I'm one of those. You'll call me in the middle of the night.
I'm the
Hey,
same.
do you want to go over to Kentucky? What's going on in Kentucky? Oh, somebody needs help. Okay, I'll be right over
I'll
there.
see you.
And I drive up. Yes. So I would love to just go see you and then see the band as well. You know, like I like to see individually because I'd like to see your talent, you know, and sometimes things will get drowned out when there's more people. That's why I said we can do you by yourself, then we can do the band and you with the band, and then it'll just give you guys that light that everybody deserves, right? And to be fair with it. So the last question. If you can open up for anyone in this world, living or dead, who would it be?
Easy. And everybody's going to be like, oh, I knew the answer to this one. Paramore. 100%
Paramore.
It's my favorite band of all time. It's been my favorite band since I was 9 years old. I've been burning their CDs for way too long. I love that band so much.
Paramore.
It's either Paramore or maybe David Bowie, but like mostly Paramore. Mostly Paramore.
You look more like Paramore. Personality.
I mean, look, I've got pictures of her like up here. She's all over my room. She's like Hayley Williams is everywhere. I love her so much. I can't help it.
Now, I want you to tell the listening audience where they can find you, how they can find you, how they can book you if need be, if anyone's going through any CPTSD, PTSD, anxiety, panic attacks, depression, or anything else, aside from your super talented voice, how can they reach you? Because they might just need an ear. And I'm sure you would be that ear. I could just tell.
I would. I help anyone that comes my way that needs or asks. So if you want to keep track, you can go onto my brand new website, charliepacemusic.com. Marlene and my mother and I have worked really hard on that. So any kind of booking or anything, charliepacemusic.com. We also have Facebook, Charlie Pace Music. If you're struggling with any thoughts, Charlie Pace 52, you can DM me on that. It's my personal account because I believe we're friends.
That's right.
So yeah, that's how you can find me. Spotify, Charlie Pace. So yeah.
I'm going to follow you on all platforms. I'm going to send you a request. I have to unfriend somebody to add you, but for sure, I'm going to add you. I think I already follow your public page, or your fan page, but I want to go ahead and friend you personally.
Yes, please do.
I'd love to bring you back, not only with your band, but just to follow up on how you're doing, because I know I see amazing things for you. I see amazing things for you.
I'm so excited. I've been writing for so long, and it's just all cool stuff is happening all at the same time. So,
and you deserve it. You deserve it. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning.
Just the tip of the iceberg.
So what I'm going to do is once we get done on air, I'm going to go ahead and paste to the comments some of her music so you guys can see it. The reason why I'm not broadcasting the music is because someone has been reporting that I've been putting music even though it's been with the artist. So I'm trying to find out with Facebook how to correct that to where we're not getting your interview taken down for whatever reason. So I just want to make sure that we're following their rules, so to speak, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and add a link, and you guys listen to her music, support her. She's really talented. I did get a chance to listen to her music. Like I said, listen for yourself. Tell us what you think. Tell us in the comments what you think.
Even if it sucks, even if you think it sucks, please, I want to
say that too.
I want to know. I like the haters. Thank you. Please
They give you more energy to do more and excel more. That's how I look at it. Yes.
You just boost me right up. Like
That's
I can have 100 good comments and then one bad one, and I'm like, ooh, woohoo, yeah.
And you know, the funny thing about it is just like social media. I just think it's just You have found so many people that just always have something negative to say. You
Oh,
know, I'm one of those that if I don't like it, I just keep scrolling, right?
yeah.
I'm going through my social media. I just keep scrolling. I always have. But you got these people that just got to write a whole paragraph about their feelings and why they're butt hurt or whatever. And
Dumb as
just like
fuck. Like over the most dumb, useless stuff. And I'm like,
that no one cares about.
no one
Exactly.
cares.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
Absolutely. But Charlie, it has been a pleasure. I send you a huge hug from Lunchtime with Anna. I will see you very soon.
Yeah.
Please message me whenever you're coming or whatever performances you're going to do, because I'm going to try to see if I can calendar in to come see you. For sure, I'm going to drive out there. I want to see you. I have to see it in person. Like I got the music, but I want to see it in person. So
Gotta feel the energy live.
yes, and that's what it's all about. But
Mhm.
sweetheart, it's been a beautiful interview. I send you
Yes.
a huge hug. Continue elevating, continue moving forward. You got this, and you're gonna be the next big thing.
Woohoo!
Have a good one.
You
Ciao.
too. Bye.